Hey everybody, how are you? This is Kira King. Thanks for jumping on with me and really hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Um, Before I get into this message, I'm just going to put on some music here because we are going to do a meditation. I'm going to be chatting about the fifth dimensional earth and how we are called to really, as light workers, as those of us who are going through a spiritual awakening and have been in this space, what are we here to do? How does that what does that mean? You know, when we're going through a spiritual awakening, everything is it's just unexplored territory consciously, but really it's our natural state of being. Just remembering that we are a multi-dimensional person. We're a multi-dimensional human being. This is how we operate. That's just my little Bluetooth thing going on. So, you know, I have so much passion about this path, about this life this time, because it's really exciting. We get to literally have this life where at the soul level we are cleansing, we are making new room for more growth, for more experience. The universe literally expands through us. We're nothing but layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of molecules. That is it. Okay? And we have this consciousness. We have some terminology for it now, and a lot of us in the communities that are into spirituality or who have been going through what is dubbed as a spiritual awakening, we're learning about energy. We're learning about our abilities and expanding beyond the five senses and what what it means to be human. There are ancients, there are people, there are masters, there are beautiful souls who have come before us, that have walked this earth before us, that have tried to be way showers. This is how you work with the mind. This is how you live from the heart. This is how you connect the two. And all of this knowledge is coming through again to allow us to remember freedom. Okay? And we know our natural state of being, and that is relaxation and ease and being in union with the divine intelligence that flows through us. I'm gonna get a little drink of water here real quick. When I say that, there are people who have been going through this spiritual awakening. We're all over the planet. We think a little differently. We're usually the rebellious type, and we really have been called to embody the divine masculine and the divine feminine inside and also outside of us. The music that I have playing right now is a 432 hertz heart chakra meditation designed by New Life Frequencies, and the owner, his name is, he goes by John Bass Live on social media. So if you, I'll drop a link in the YouTube so you can hook up with that music. But the focus for today is going to be talking about our spiritual gifts as light workers, as souls, as people who chose this path. It's the path less traveled. It's the path to, you know, to society. We operate a little different. It's outside the societal norm. It's very in alignment with the supernatural. But what we are here to do is to remind people, our communities, this is our natural state of being. And when and I'm not saying in a way to where we got to convince one another. Ultimately, what matters is that we are, we're working on ourselves, we're purifying ourselves, we are navigating life according to our soul purpose. However, we also are called to help remember and broadcast unity consciousness, especially through the fifth dimensional earth frequencies that are coming in and are anchoring through us. All right, so December, this is all about December. I'm about to talk to you guys about. December is all about, if you watch one of my last videos, there's all these portals that are opening on the earth. And again, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, my name is Kira, and I am a channeler. And I have been channeling for 16 years. However, I just started kind of sharing with you guys online. And I have the ability to see outside of our earth plane through the cosmos and see how this cosmic energy connects with the earth and how that shifts us. And that's really what we're going to talk about today. December is all about, I'm going to just draw here in a second. December, with these portals that are opening, there's going to be a sense of your foundation bottoming out. Your foundation's falling out. And what I mean by that is vibrationally, because we've been plugged in to this. Now let me show you guys. This is really, really cool. And we're going to do a meditation at the end to kind of help ground us into our new space. All right. So I'm going to just draw a person. And in the lower chakras, we have been etherically connected to the third dimensional matrix, okay? So that's duality, good versus bad, good versus evil, fighting with one another, comparing and contrasting, jealousy, rage, anger, just really the perceptions and the lenses that keep us kind of lodged and locked into scarcity, war, famine. Okay, so the third dimensional matrix is bottoming out. So all of your emotions, your thoughts, and your spiritual connections to the first three chakras, and I'm using the 7 basic chakra system for this video. So when I say first, second, third, that's what I mean. So just in short, the root chakra is all about stability. So first, second, third chakra, wheel. And if this is foreign language to you guys, please use Google as a tool. Chakra means wheel. Go learn about the 7 basic chakra system and what that means for you. But in short, and I'm going to keep this short, I have the energy that's shifting here for us in December and halfway into January. The date I have is January 19th. The energy now for the next month and a half is going to all be about this third dimensional matrix leaving, bottoming out underneath us, okay? Kind of like a mudslide, like it's just quick momentum that's leading us, and that's because of this high vibrational these frequencies that are interacting with our planet also affect us. So there's going to be in the month of December a lot of inner child cleansing, your home, so emotionally inner child relationships around the home, your parents, mentally any thoughts that were conceived in belief systems between the ages of, well, conception through age about 14 are going to be breaking down. And spiritually, your spiritual belief systems, believe it or not, is what is coming through around, you know, good versus bad. So if if you're someone like me who has a Judeo-Christian background, or some other, you know, belief system that has been limiting on how you connect with the divine, the creator, source, some of these belief systems that don't serve your expansion are going to be falling away from you. And I want you to know that you're safe. This is just pulling away for your highest good. All right. So in replacement, your relationships, there's going to be a reevaluation of your relationships. So creating really strong boundaries, especially if you're an empath or a healer, or you're just going through your spiritual awakening, this is going to be key for you. So we're really detoxing our emotions, our thoughts, and our spiritual belief systems on how we relate to God, how we relate to the divine, how we relate to source. We're kind of like really expanding more. There's been a lot of concepts over the last 10 years especially, you know, about spirituality and what it means to go within and cultivate this deep inner knowing and connection with the great presence. But the old must fall away. The old is the natural rhythm of the universe to ebb and flow. Okay? We're going to ebb so that way we can flow. So the month of December and into January 19th is all about really the cleansing of these first three chakras. So there, you know, you could dip into some fear, and you guys, I'm not saying that any of these experiences are bad. Okay, it's just a vibration. So any sort of fear, anxiety, any anxious feelings that want to come out, let them out, because that vibration is opening so that way you can contain what's coming next, which is the fourth and fifth dimensional. Woo! Yay! Support system. Okay, we've been making it, I'm going to draw this a little bit. We've been making a tremendous amount of room vibrationally to hold this space. Oh my gosh. To hold this space internally. So we've been going through energetic activations. And what I mean by that is the etheric cosmic energy does in fact relate to our material world, okay? And we have been making room this last month in these chakra systems, okay? So have some compassion and some empathy for yourself as you've been doing this. So we are expanding, and we have been expanding our vibrational field. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all of your human experience is shifting in between these support systems, this chakra system inside of you. Now, as those cords, those etheric cords, okay, remember that what I just drew, to the third dimensional plane, as that bottoms out or releases, and you may go through a little bit of a wobble, an unexplored territory, the void, the ego may trip out, get a little scared. You have this soul knowledge from the 4th dimensional and 6th through 12th dimensional frequencies that are going to be and are already infusing you with the cosmic support, the true support system that you are whole, that you are complete, that you are supported, that the universe is working for you, that has your back, that your inner child is safe and strong, and he or she was made for this path, that your relationships are now shifting into a supportive, graceful space, that you are confident, that you are made to rise up and shine, and all those insecurities are falling away. Okay? This is all this energy that is coming through. So the divine cosmic mother, the divine cosmic father, as these falsities, these illusions that keep you locked down, fall away. There's an equal opposite exchange here. So you're expanding more into who and what you are. Your soul, like your star up here, because your soul star is located. We're going to work with that here in a little bit. Right above your crown chakra. And let this energy in, you guys. And if there's anything I've learned in my path, it's to go through it. You know, it's completion. With every activation, there's also completion. Okay? That's really what we're doing, is we are wrapping up, we're wrapping up the third and even fourth dimensional planes that in our energy bodies, in our waking life, in our material life, through our relationships. And so, you know, you guys go with the flow, that we are coasting, okay? We're going to go through a little bit of a void in the month of December, but simultaneously, you know, we're going to feel better. We're going to feel better because these spiritual, emotional, and mental thoughts and patterns are really getting pulled out of us. So you may feel, when we go through energetic upgrades, meaning when the cosmos and that divine light, or that, excuse me, I dropped something. When those codes hit us, our body needs to process. So if you feel a little lethargic, if you feel like, gosh, just have all these emotions trying to make their way forward, let them come. Let yourself meet yourself. Okay? That's really what this is about. Next is about using your spiritual gifts. So in the month of December, as you know, we're detaching from those etheric cords, as we're detaching from that matrix, your spiritual gifts may begin to become enhanced. This means, you know, some of your psychic abilities, telepathy, even more instant manifestation in the material, more ease, more flow, more grace, and more processing what does not serve you, and allow it to happen for you. That's kind of the name of the game here. But you're going to also feel very energized in the way that, let me shift this there, in the way where you're remembering what you are here to do. You're remembering that when we judge ourselves or judge another person, we're dropping our vibration. You're going to cleanse and notice that you want to naturally operate different, and let it happen, because inherently, when your soul, okay, remember, okay, look at that container is widening. We're literally widening. We're holding more light and consciousness. And when that happens, and simultaneously the energy that's been coming from the sun is activating our genetic codes. So what it means to be a human being is shifting. This also means your identity. So spiritual gifts, practice them. Don't hold back. Don't judge yourself. If you know, I have this smoky quartz right here. Start to play with the vibrations around you. Okay, so I have an amethyst right here. Start to notice the subtleties. Allow yourself to connect with the natural world, because the natural world, the energy in our planet, it's amplifying even more. And we have been disconnected from that. So do your best in your, you know, wherever you're at on the globe, to connect with the minerals, to connect with the Earth Mother. So as there are earth changes that will be happening, we can get a little fearful, and I want to remind you that you have all knowledge and wisdom to go through this experience. Let's do a meditation together and a visualization, and this is going to be activating your spiritual gifts, your soul spiritual gifts, okay? So I'm going to, there we go, just shift the music real quick. So when you watch this, please take a comfortable seat and follow as best as you can. And I'm going to close my eyes through this. Okay, so we're going to be activating our higher self and our soul and activating our spiritual gifts. All right, and we're going to be asking for the cosmic energies that are and will be coming to our planet. We're going to naturally start pulling those in as that shift is happening, okay? So here we go. Take a comfortable seat. So you can choose to lie down with any crystals or spiritual tools that you have. Or just take a seat and sit comfortably with your spine erect. And begin to take notice of your natural breathing rhythm. Take a deep inhalation and exhale. Make a sigh. Sigh everything out. Inhale. One last time. Inhaling and exhaling. Let your tongue come away from the roof of your mouth. Ask for your third eye to activate and expand. Expanding behind you and in front of you. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your jaw. Take a deep inhalation into the heart. Allow the palms of your hands to soften. Let your left arm, your right arm relax. Letting your muscles expand. Still just breathing normally according to your body. Allow the energy in the hips to soften. So let your left hip create a spiral of energy in the left hip, just opening it and softening it, and create a spiral of energy in the right hip, spiraling it and opening it. Let the thighs, your knees, and your legs to get heavy, and allow the toes to soften. Now here in the feet, in your left foot and your right foot, I'd like for you to visualize two balls of light in your feet and stretch them vibrationally, energetically down 3 feet below you. So there's these little cords coming out of your feet, anchoring into the 5th dimensional earth plane, right below you. There you go. Attune to your higher self. Ask your higher self now to make connection with your third eye, your breath, and the space you just created through your feet into the 5th dimensional plane below you. Take a deep breath into the heart and let these feelings settle in your body. Take your time receiving this life-giving energy that's all around you. Allowing it to come in connection with the light cords you just became aware of below in your feet to the earth plane. With each inhalation, becoming more aware that you're breathing light and nourishment in, and exhaling light and nourishment. We're just going to pause and enhance our thoughts, our bodies, and emotions with this 5th dimensional light that is all around us, allowing it to penetrate our bodies and all of our energy systems. So with each inhalation, breathe that in and exhale it out. continue to allow yourself to attune to the frequencies of your higher self, receiving all knowledge and wisdom and direction from your higher self. Take a deep inhalation into the chest. Expand your lungs. Now I'd like for you to take your awareness, visualize the space 3 feet above your head. And you're going to come in contact with a ball of light. This is your soul star. Now, ask this ball of light, your soul star, your soul anchor, to come through and merge with your crown chakra, or the space above your brow, and allow it to swirl around, creating more expansion in the crown. Now pull that soul star into the third eye. So the space between the left and right eye. Allow it to even further activate your third eye, the left and right hemisphere of your brain, according to your soul knowledge and wisdom, granting you all access to your divine intelligence, encoding and infusing your DNA with optimal health, allowing it to spread through each and every cell of your body. Now pull that ball of light, your soul star, through the throat into the heart, allowing that ball of light to make connection with your human heart space, allowing it to circle and spin in your heart chakra. Breathe deeply into your lungs as you've pulled in your soul star into your heart. Let it infuse the left lung and the left side of the heart space with light. Let your soul star infuse the right side of your lung in your heart space with light. Breathe here, receiving the nourishment from your soul. Now we're going to pull your soul star again. Bring that ball of light down into your digestive system. letting that soul star spiral and rotate, infusing your intuition, your ego with soul knowledge and wisdom. Activating your power, asking your soul to activate all of your spiritual gifts for the ascension process that we are in. Asking your soul to penetrate all of your cellular walls, to bring forth your soul knowledge and wisdom and spiritual tools for your soul purpose. As you're anchoring your soul into your third chakra, breathe deeply into the low belly. Allow that energy to infuse down into the hips, coming in contact with what many call your kundalini energy. So we're bringing our soul star through the back of the spine, through the back of the sacrum, the back of the hips, asking our soul to infuse our human kundalini energy with our soul knowledge and wisdom. Clearing out the sacral chakra and the root chakra. Let it spiral around, bringing in your soul light into this space. You're next going to, as you have this ball of light, your soul star in between your hips and the groin area, still allowing it to activate this space according to your soul. You're going to split that ball of light and let it flow through the left hip, the right hip, down into the knees, down into the left and right foot, coming in contact with those two balls of light that you opened up in your feet, bringing your soul into your left foot, your right foot, and allowing those little balls of energy to make their way through those etheric cords into the fifth dimensional plane below you. Allow yourself now to feel your grounding, your body, and your energy, your emotions, your thoughts, and your spirit into the fifth dimensional earth. Take a deep breath into your heart and exhale. We're just going to visualize light above us and all cosmic frequencies that are coming in to help us with our ascension to come pass through our soul star, through our chakra system, through our cells, through our body, down through our legs, through our feet, into the earth. Allowing us to all receive any upgrades that are conducive and helpful for our soul path and for the unity consciousness of the fifth dimensional earth plane we are anchoring. Just going to go here and reflect in the silence. Take notice of your inhalation and exhalation. Deepen your breath. Here you are receiving much information from your soul and the divine. Take a deep breath into the back of the heart. Roll your shoulders back. And bring your left and right palm together. Drop your chin to your heart. Here you may feel the left and the right heart space come together. Allow all of your subtle energy bodies to connect here. Here we're going to ask for our entire chakra system to open and widen. And balance our internal communication system according to our soul knowledge and wisdom. Now in your own way, thank yourself for bringing in these energies and this intelligence that you are infinitely connected to. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes. When you're ready, ground yourself, drink some water, some pure water. Do whatever you need to do to anchor more of this energy. You can listen to this meditation as many times as you'd like, especially as we're going through more of our ascension process. You can keep coming back to this. My name is Kira. Please subscribe and share. On Facebook, I do have a Facebook group called Ascension for the Modern Mystic, and you can connect with me there. Thank you for your time today. Bye.